What's going on? What's the word? What's the word on the street? What y'all up to today? I was just bored. Thought I'd jump in here for a minute. Made famous. Hey man, I appreciate you picking that book up. I told you on eBay is a good deal because you got a. I don't charge shipping on there, and I don't usually include the hard drive, but I put the drive in yours. So yeah, I took care of it. I put the drive in there for you. I don't advertise it to get the drive in there. It's just the book, but I put the drive and I shipped it. It's gone. What pedigrees you looking at, man? Show us. Throw them up here. Let's take a look. Air ahead. What's happening, man? Oh, I was just chilling out, fucking off. Got all my chores done early. It's real windy out there today. I mean, about knock you down windy. That wind's blowing hard. Knocked my ass down. I'd had enough of it. That wind and that pollen was kicking my ass. I fed everybody leg quarters today. What'd y'all feed? Y'all feed already today? They love it when I give them leg quarters. Turn into little animals out there gnawing on that stuff. I need the video Spider eating her leg quarter. Kibble and fish today. I've seen pictures of him. That's an overseas dog. Yeah, I've seen pictures of him, but I never seen him. Who's over there in Europe? What you know about him, Paul? Yep, little cool, man, for April 20th, 1st. That's right. Leg quarters today, baby. They had them at the food line for $4.90 a pound. I got 3 bags, got all they had out there. Kept one fresh for Sunday, and I froze one of them. Any of y'all using that spirulina or ordered any of it after that talk with the Frenchman? I ordered a kilo of it. Should be here today or tomorrow. $1.99 a pound from Save a Lot. Oh, that's good, man. I'll get it for 49 cents a pound from Food Line. Leg quarters. 10 pounds for 4.90. It was snowing, Mig. Holy shit. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go get me something to drink here in a minute. How much snow did y'all get? That's nuts. 3 inches. That's a cheap. Yeah, that's what she said. So what else is up, guys? Let me show us some of them pedigrees. Let's take a look at them. Look for me Sunday. Gonna be there, honey, with something special just for you. The Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers now. I'm gonna go get something to drink. All right, all right. Yeah, let's check it out, man. Let's check it out. All right. That's Jake Elwood. That's Jake and Elwood. That's Jake and his brother Elwood. I'm Jake. That's my brother Elwood. Love me some Blues Brothers. You guys like the Blues Brothers? That's one of the greatest movies ever made, man. It's got everything in it. You know? Throw some pedigrees up. Let's see what y'all are doing. Don't make me throw some shit up. I'll throw some shit up and blow your minds. Let me, and I wish I could, let me show you a picture of this dog. She's beautiful, man. This, I'll show you her picture, and then I'll show you her pedigree. There's her picture. Let me. Good looking bitch. Try to get that picture just right so you can see it. Let me show you how she's bred. Let's see here. That shit's running slow. Slow, slow, slow. All right, here we go. It's on the second page. There it is. And let's see here. How can I post it? So what you do is you go up on the pedigree, get the public pedigree, and then you copy and paste it, and just put it down there where you text at. Like, and see, that's the pedigree on. That's the pedigree on her. On that bitch right there. Well, it's her sister. Actually, Java is this dog. That's Whiteface. I'll show you a picture of Java if you want to see Java. I just only have Java's pedigree in there. I'll show you Java. Hang on a second. This is Java. This is the dog in that pedigree. But they're sisters. That's Java right there. And they're littermate sisters. Where is it, Chris? I mean, where is it? Where'd you post it, Miguel? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, I took my turn. Now it's y'all's turn. I showed you something fresh. Here, I'll show you what Matt. No, those dogs are at my buddy Matt's house. I'll show you what he's gonna breed them to. Let's see. I got to figure out how to get to the pedigree. Let's see here. We want P2. There we go. And then too much. And offspring. And this is what those bitches are going to be bred to. Both those triple bred bitches are going to be bred to this dog. And if they don't get bred to him this summer, I'm going to go get one of them and stick one of them to Donald. That's the pedigree on that identity dog that Lee Willie is talking about. That's the pedigree on that dog. Take a look at him. He looks just like Burton's Hank. A good looking old dog. Looks just like Burton's Hank. So, like now, you say he had a brother named Ben. They don't list any siblings on him. I'm not too familiar with that stuff, man. How about looking at his offspring? What identity produce? Well, produced one good dog there. Getting a phone call. I'll take that one while I'm online. No. Yeah, but looking at this, here's a breeding where they bred him. Got a 4-time winner. Let me see if I can get to it. Sometimes I have a hard time with the bandwidth when I'm running this. Trying to get back into my Facebook. Where'd you send it, Alex? On Facebook? I'll show you another time how to do it. I mean, all you got to do is copy and paste it. Just go to the top of the page and copy the thing and then just completely drop it into just paste it in the bottom and hit the arrow. Oh, that's cool, Lee Willie. Well, man, Chris, I hate that shit. We were looking for you too. I did a show for 4 hours and 20 minutes for 420. No, did a long one, man. I was sitting here looking out the window, man. That wind is blowing like crazy. If I had a kite, I'd go fly it. But I'm feeling good here today at Turkey Cock Mountain at the world headquarters of the Dixieline Connection and the American Times. Selling a few books. Sold a few books today. Books still for sale. Get the book in a hard drive, a flash drive with it. Um, I'm also now including a picture of Bo with it. This company gave these to me. They sent me a big old stack of them. I got 100 of them. I'll send you one of these with some shit scribbled on the back and an autograph. And that comes with anything you get from us right now until they're gone. So, help yourself, win an auction or anything like that. I'll throw one in. So you'll all end up with one. Don't worry about it. I got plenty of them. I got 100 of them. Got them from a company called Snapfish. They tried to sell me some stuff and they offered me those for the cost of shipping. I paid like $6 for 100 photographs. So it was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. So, yeah, last night was a good show, man. I got a little wound up one time, but other than that, everything went real smooth. I'll tell you that Smeller dog. He was one of those dogs off Snooty that produced. You almost think he wasn't off of Snooty or some kind of throwback or the bitch dominated. Um, but I really wasn't a big fan of the Snooty stuff, man. But Smeller would have been more of one I would have bred to. Um, I tried to mess with the Snooty stuff. I mean, I had a son of Snooty. I had the Zach dog. And after I bred him to Bolero and I didn't get nothing, um, oh man, I had to give up on that. After that, that's one of those haunting memories is Zach to Bolero. So we put that whole litter down. Yeah, but the Amos stuff isn't Snooty stuff. That Amos dog was out of Rascal. I still got it. If those are Snooty dogs, I'll eat my hat. I got it from Lee Triplett's mouth that Amos was out of Rascal. You know, um, you know, long story. I'll tell it to you sometime. Oh hell, I'll tell it to you now. So what they did was they had bred one bitch to Rascal, and when they were down there, excuse me, they had bred one bitch to Snooty, and when they were down there, they're hearing all this stuff about Rascal, and they got an offer to breed the Rascal. So a week later, they take another bitch down there and breed it to Rascal. So they have the litter off of Snooty. Then the bitch has the litter off of Rascal, and she's killing the pups. So they grab one of the pups and go stick it on the Snooty litter. That was Amos. That's where he came from. And, I got that from an 80-year-old man sitting there telling the story in front of his wife, who was the one that took the pup off the bitch and went and put it on the other lady's dog. And they didn't have no reason to lie, man. You know, I used to go help Lee Triplett with his dogs. His yard was right on the way to my parents' house. And I found that shit out by accident. Like they were just telling stories, you know. So, about knocked me out of my. And then when I let the people that were concerned know about it, they looked at me like I was crazy. But it made sense. I mean, why was I breeding Amos dogs to Pedro dogs and getting 30-pound dogs? I'm getting 30-pound black dogs. so, so I've always looked at it that way since then, and it's bred right for me. And, you know, I've stayed away from the snooty stuff, and any snooty stuff I did breed were black dogs, which would have been Stomper and Chinaman. So, stay away from them snooty dogs, man. Don't like them. Don't like them. I mean, that stuff to me ran real cur, real cold. Beautiful animals, but not my flavor. Didn't like them. You know. Put a pick up. You can see that pick identity on. Here's a pick identity right here. Oh, hang on a second. I think UPS is here. Oh yeah, got my laundry detergent and my dog treats. Got those in the mail. I love some Amazon now. Any of y'all using Amazon? Oh yeah, now I like that Billy blood. I like that stuff. I like it a lot. Let's see here. I'll show you a Billy dog. Check this dog out. Check this dog out. There's your Billy blood. There's a grandson of Billy. Shit, I'm gonna go look at that. Yeah, I like that. That's bread good right there. Wait till I breed him to my bitches this summer. I got one word to say. Ooh. And let me tell you something. One of the sweetest dogs. He reminds me of Pedro so much, of Grand Champion Pedro, in the way he acts and the way he's like fun to be around. See, I got bitches that are all bred like the top side. That's all my blood, man. We've been working on this project for a long time. So, let's see here. Well, let's see here. These damn pedigrees, they're so small. Looking at this stuff, trying to find it. I'll show you the bitch I'm gonna breed him to. I'm gonna breed him to this bitch right here. So I'm gonna breed that male to this bitch. Man, I don't know how to go to my IM. Jared. Ah, man, we got started a little early today. That wind drove me in here. I figured if we could get a decent conversation started, I'd go ahead and we're having fun. We up to 300 and I think 20 something subscribers. So we're a third of the way there. Soon we'll be able to go mobile. Man, that's going to be the shit there. Yeah, they were just the ones that I was using to carry the genes. But you got to look at the bitches in those pedigrees. Look at that P2 dog. Look at that new granny dog. Look at that spetty bitch. I'm always interested in the females. The male side's easy. It's them bitches that are so hard. You know? Just talking about pedigrees, what we're fooling with. Kind of the European influence on our dogs. It's funny that we're talking about that. That's right. See what I mean? Spetty, man, she was kind of like my Black Widow dog at the time. She was the powerhouse, you know, right out of Two Eyes and Ripper, both of them out of Bolero. So she was a double granddaughter of Bolero. And she was carrying the boogity, 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 man. You know. Now, Weasel, he was the last 50% Bolero male there was. There's no more 50% Bolero dogs. That's gone. We let that go. I couldn't breed it good enough to keep it bred like that. I didn't have the right dogs to breed to each other to keep it 50% Bolero. So there's no more 50% Bolero dogs. It just, as time went on, the only way I could have done that was to bred puppies to each other. And I don't do that shit. So that's pretty wild that we let our bloodline, that I let the bloodline go. I mean, you can't find a 50% Bolero dog. There's not one on the planet. How many dog men you know let their bloodline go and could have bred it, you know? I could have took a bitch out of Petey and Weasel and bred it back to Petey. Those would have been 50%, but I didn't have time. They were puppies. Petey got sick and he passed away. He got cancer, and just never had time. Oh yeah, I mean everybody that saw Bolero, she was the best dog that I owned. Now the best dog I ever conditioned and handled was Bo, but the best dog I owned was Bolero. As far as like sure thing, going to the box, all that confidence, everything like that. I mean, she was like a little machine. But you know, and her parents, man, they were two of the gamest dogs I ever owned. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, and they were just super game dogs. I just got real lucky when I got started and ran up on some good dogs. And of course, the grandparents of those two dogs were just phenomenal dogs. So, you know, right place, right time. That's all it was. You know, if I hadn't have walked up to that little store that day and met Robbie Atkins, I'd have probably never got any of those dogs. You know, it was pretty wild. Go up to that store, run into that guy, go to his house, and That day was the day I bought Black Rose. I mean, I bought Black Rose and I bought Stomper that day. Um, um, no, no, I don't know. She beat Miss Homer. I don't think that was Shady Lady's mom. Well, Matt's got that dog, that Tusker dog. Um, Let me get his pedigree up. Hang on a second. He actually calls him Cut Ear, but this dog here, I think he's about 7 years old, and I can get the pedigree to come up. Everything's running so slow today. Let's see here. Well, that'll work. Check this out. Now I always keep some Clemens dogs laying around. Check him out. Man, I love some Amazon. They always hit here about between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. They're out. My delivery's out on the end of their day, which is fine with me. Yeah, I've used an electric mill. Great piece of equipment, especially in bad weather. Make sure you stay there with your dog all the time. They can be real dangerous, but good piece of equipment. Um, I've seen a lot of people teach their dogs to run them when they're pups without using any kind of hookup, and that's pretty neat. Where you just turn the thing on and the dog runs it. Oh yeah, he's bred good. He's got that little bit of my stuff in there, just a little bit, not much. And he we call him Cut Ear because he's got his ears have been trimmed. Oh, you like that, Meg? And then there's another one. Now this dog don't belong to me. Belongs to a guy down in Mississippi. But this dog's alive, and I think, you know, if you talk to him, you could probably breed to him. And if you couldn't breed to him, you might be able to breed to a son of his. That one's out of that black skull dog I had. And that black skull dog, he was a litter mate to Durango Red. There were three males in that litter. There were Durango Red, Black Skull, and SA. SA was the one that Floyd got out of that litter. And I know that because I hand delivered him to Floyd myself. I got the two black pups, and I kept the biggest one and give Floyd the other one. How was she bred? I think I found it. Pepsi team, Holly's 6-time winner. There's a story on her. Here you go. There's a story on her. Here's her pedigree. I can find some shit online now. That's that Pepsi Dogs. That's that Pepsi Dogs pedigree. Man, put the link up for that Harry Hargroves interview. I want to see that. We need to post that on the site. You know, they all talk shit about Carver, but damn, his dogs are still around. I don't see no Hargroves dogs around. You know what I mean? People still chasing Carver dogs today. You know anybody chasing any Hargroves dogs? Anybody got an answer on that one? Know anybody chasing any Mountain Man dogs? Anybody chasing any Barney Fife dogs? You know, they chasing them Carver dogs. And Carver been dead since 1978. So, you know, they still talking shit about the guy. See, the thing is, Carver knew the secret to the game. And once you know the secret to the game, well, then the game is yours, isn't it? You can breed dogs. You can talk shit. You can do whatever you want. You know why? Because you can back it up. You need to buy me a boat. You can buy me a truck to pull it. I like old Harry, but damn, man, they all talk a lot of shit about a dead man. I can tell you all kinds of shit about Harry right now, but I won't say nothing. And I won't say nothing when he's dead either. Nothing bad, because, he did more good than he did bad. So we just stick with the good. Pull it. Yeah, they want 10 nights down with some silver bullets. But you can buy me a boat. That's what I'm talking about, rough boss. I ain't got shit to do today. No, but I met all his friends, man. You know, I spent days talking to Norman Hooten about him. And I can tell you, I can sit here and tell you stories about Carver. Funny ones, good ones, crazy ones, ones that are fucking outrageous. Um, but when it comes to these stories about him hanging papers, you know, from what I understand, he might have got some pups back from some people, might have got some stud puppies, might have had some mutts laying around. But them dogs never went to dog men. Them dogs went to tourists, man. Them dogs went to, you know, he didn't send them dogs to Baker Davis. He didn't send them dogs to James Crenshaw. You know, man had to make a living. So, I mean, you got to look at all the good somebody did in their life. You know what they say? You can be a bridge builder all your life and suck one dick and die a cocksucker. Well, sure. Just put something in somebody's hands and they buy it. You know what they say? As soon as somebody touches something that they're thinking about buying, the chances go to 75% that they will buy it. You think about buying a puppy, let me put one in your hands. And then be slick like he was. There ain't no making them buy it. They wanted that dog. It was letting them have it. Letting them have it. They wanted that dog. You know? You got to give the guys props, man. Them boys still breeding that stuff today. Bolero dogs, banjo dogs. That's all Carver stuff. All of it. He bred more. He bred Bolero come off his yard now. Uh, Bolero was from Fitzwater and those guys went to Carver. Carver gave the dog to Hooten to raise. Oh, he had Bolio's half sister that he used heavily in breedings, Womack's Mert. You see her in almost everything. Hey. I mean, the original Jeep dogs before it got all crossed up with the Red Boy stuff, I like them. Good, rugged, beautiful animals. Remember them old straight honey bunch dogs? Kind of like the stuff Mig's talking about. I like that stuff before it got mixed up with the Red Boy. But since it got mixed up with the Red Boy over the years, it kind of changed them. And I really haven't had any contact with them in the last 20 years. I haven't really seen them. I've seen some at the shelter. I've seen that look like Red Boy Jeep dogs, but I personally haven't seen any. I went into a lot of Jeep dogs. We went into Crenshaw and a lot of those guys with those Jeep dogs. I mean, I matched into Sons of Jeep, beat them. I can't remember losing to a Jeep dog. But, good competitive bloodline. That's right. Creole was the ear guy. That's exactly right. True story. No, I think the best record was Baker Davis. Because as far as I know, Baker Davis only lost 2. I beat Crenshaw 3 times. And Crenshaw lost with Otis. And Crenshaw lost with Tugboat. There's 5 right there. I can think of off the top of my head. So, I mean, I don't dislike any dogs, man. I like all dogs. Yeah, I don't dislike any of them. I might dislike some people, but I like all dogs. I like Jeep dogs. I mean, I like Jeep Red Boy dogs. I'd pet it and love on it and give it a big old kiss. What's white ice, Jared? Man, that'd be nice right now. Be down there with my buddy down in Belize or Dominican. Well, no, not Dominican Republic. Costa Rica. Dominican Republic's all messed up. But Costa Rica or Belize right now, boy, that'd be sweet. Well, I don't want to live down there. I'm just talking about like a week on the beach, man. Eating bananas, swimming, not thinking about nothing. Just chilling. I think I did meet him. I think I met him at Radik Christoph's place in in down there near Budovici. I'm trying to remember the name of the town. Flub, dub, rub, snub, pub. Oh, some of that stuff, huh? Well, God bless him. Oh yeah, man. Man, this old music right here make you drink, make you relapse. You know what I was thinking about today was getting a bottle of Crown Royal and sitting here and drinking it and talking about old dog men, just and doing toast to them, you know. And that's what old Norman would do is party to the royal family, and you guys all get you a bottle of Crown, and we sit here and drink us a bottle of Crown Royal, man. Maybe we do it. Maybe we do it one weekend, and we'll drink us a bottle of Crown Royal in memory of Norman Hooton and all the other great dog men. And I don't drink much. I'm not supposed to drink, but we can get us a pint of Crown and polish that off one night. I mean, I was close enough that, I used to give him dogs. So, I mean, I know him. Just, I never got any dogs from him. I've given him dogs that I've bred, but I never got any dogs from him. All my dogs come from Robbie and Jimmy Atkins. And they were dogs that he had given to them. When I bred to Pedro, he was on Tom's yard, Tom Garner, and we did all our breedings to Pedro after Garner got him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I hear you, PK. Well, we'll work on it, get it set up, man. Maybe do it this weekend or next. We'll have to do it on a Friday or Saturday because I'm just like y'all. I got my own business and I get up in the morning and work for about 5 hours, and so I can't I can't be partying late at night and then getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and working till noon, 1 o'clock. So I can't do that. But we can do it on the weekend, man. Do it on maybe a Friday night, so I'll have 2 days to recover. So, oh yeah, no, that honey bunch crate's gone, man. That thing's gone. But I do have some cool shit laying around here. You know, why do you ask, Fat Farm? To Butcher Boy, baby. To Maurice. Oh, okay, because I know he's back around doing a little peddling, and I just I'm not sure about where he got them dogs from. He's got some pedigrees that are awful odd looking, and I don't I don't know nothing about him, and I just wondered if you'd had contact with him since he reappeared. You know, he he's a funny guy, man. He's a funny guy. Where's that guy that wanted to buy all the books? I was rolling back in here. Oh, there you are. Stay humble. I got you. Hey, stay humble. If you want, email me. That's the easiest way. If you wanna get everything, send me an email, and I can write you back, and I'll make you a package deal. You know, I got a few different books available, and yeah, man, that's in a safe place. There was a guy when that movie came out. He offered me an incredible amount of money for it. He had some stuff that he'd gotten from Crenshaw, and I just couldn't say no. I didn't want to sell it, but the guy was like bound and determined to get it, and I sold it to him. You know, I didn't want to do it, but sometimes you just can't say no. I had somebody the other day that Wizzy dog that I put the video up of. I've had somebody trying to get a dog from me, a couple people, and they saw that video and offered me 10 grand for that dog. 10 grand for a 16-month-old dog, and I turned it down. That's my pet, man. That's my little baby. I wouldn't take 50 grand for her, and I mean it. I wouldn't take $50,000 for the dog. I mean that's my dog. It's not for sale. So and I'll be honest with you, it was hard to do because 20 years ago I was sold the dog, but today I can't do it. I can't do it, man. You know, just little too much, a little too much. No, don't know anybody, man. It's got any Popeye dogs. Appreciate it, Tyrone. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, the dog man on YouTube today. Uh, I watched some of them. I think a lot of them a little too wide open, talking about some crazy stuff. And you know. But it's not just dog people. Um, there's a lot of people that say a lot of extreme stuff. Shoot, Miguel. There's a lot of people that say a lot of extreme stuff on YouTube, but then there's a lot of helpful people on here. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff that has been helpful also. I like that Bic Kennels, BIC Kennels. I like his site. What's up, Harold? Well, you know, a lot of those inbred Jeep dogs back in the day before they crossed it with the red boy, they'd have holes in their hearts. They were born with holes in their hearts. And that red boy cross, it fixed that. That completely went away when they put that red boy in there. Well, there you go. There's some Popeye blood. You got a pedigree? Whose Popeye is it? Nice. I hear you, man. That's how you do it. Yeah, man, I ain't selling my dog. I might give my dog away to somebody, to a better home than I got, but I ain't selling it. No, no. No, no, no. Plug this thing in. All right. Austin from Longpine Kennels, who had Grand Champion Sam. Nice. Sweet, man. You can't go wrong, Gusto boys. I'll have to check him out. Yeah, man, we'll have to check him out. Hey, do any of you guys artists? Cool, man. I'll check it out after this is over. What's his name's got that? Uh, um, Dead Serious Kennels. What's the guy's name? Mark Mark Anthony. He's got that stuff on ice, man. You can get that blood. They got that Gabe dog on ice. Oh, you got on the shit list, did you? Welcome aboard. There's plenty of us on it, man. I've been at the top of it for years. Oh, that's cool. Now, when you say he was a YouTube dog as a pup, what do you mean? Yeah, they were popular. But a lot of that was Jack Kelly hyping them up, and then Richard Stratton running all that stuff in his books. What do you say, Scott? Last time I seen Sonny and Bobby, we had dinner together. I had dinner with Sonny, Bobby, and Bob Pitts and Pete Sparks. All of us sat down and had dinner together. That's the last time I seen him, and that was probably shit, man, 30 years ago, 25 years ago. Hello, Mr. Bill. You make sure you tell him I said hello. Give him a big hug for me. So you can draw PK? Okay. Well, I'll send you some stuff. We'll get together. We'll get together. I got I got some ideas. I want to do some stuff, man. I know of a couple. Sweet, man. Yeah, I want to start doing some art. I got I got an art show I want to put together for this guy David Nyman and figure that out and do a video of his art. And then I want to do one of my own where get some new art done and do some old art. And what do you say, FP? Good to see you in the room, man. Welcome. And get some new art produced because a lot of people they like that, and I'll put it up on the Facebook page too on a high resolution scan. I mean, you can use it in your stuff, and people can use it to make flashes out of for tattoos, and it's just cool to generate new content like that, whether it's photographs or artwork or whatever. Jerry doesn't have any dogs, man. So, I still got my blood that I bred from him, but I don't as far as I know, Jerry just got a couple Patterdales left, and that's it. So, I don't think he's got any bulldogs left. We still got a little bit of it, but I'm getting ready to switch my outcross. I'm not going to be using that stuff anymore. It's all gotten infused into my bloodline. So where I'm really when I'm using the Clemens stuff on top, over top of my stacked Bolero stuff, I'm really kind of line breeding now, and I really don't want to do that. And so I got something new I'm going to cross with, and I'm going to quit using the Clemens blood. So, but I still got a little bit of it laying around. I put it up earlier. Damn feet are getting cold. I'll put my slippers on. It's getting cold in here. Is it cold where y'all are at? It's cold here. The wind is blowing hard. I'm surprised you can't hear it. I mean, it's blowing so hard it's whistling in the windows. Well, I guess that Rastaman's Bronson, um, that was a dog that, his first match, he spent it squealing and hollering and turning and then in an hour and 30 minutes he came back and won the match. And he did that for the next couple matches. He won like that. But he ended up winning 5 or 6 at Rastaman's Bronson. So that was a dog that you really didn't expect much out of. He only had 2 hangers for all his shows, top left and bottom right. That's all he had was 2 hangers, and he won 6. Yeah, sure did. Rastaman's Bronson, 42 pounds. Had a big old head on him. If he hadn't had that head, he'd have been like a 39, 38. But his head was humongous. I mean, he had the head of a 48-pound dog. His head was huge. Uh, but anyhow, what about you guys? You ever had one do that for you? Or is it just kind of a average dog? I always like just a good dog. They always seem to be the best ones. Really weren't special at anything. They're just good at everything. Work good, breathe good, look good, acted good. They were always my favorite dogs. I'd much rather have a dog like that than an ace. Just a good solid animal. Well, I appreciate that. And if you know any dog women that are looking around, um, I'm um, I'm looking. I'm looking. Uh, but I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it depends what she looks like. No, I never got to see Shady Lady go. No, I'm just kidding about the brother sister breeding. Oh, I don't know, man. I've been lucky and got to see several. You know, I mean, just right off the top of my head, I mean, Tornado, Tyrone, Bo, Bolero. Um, I mean, it's not a long list. Um, that sister dog at Ken Allen's, um, Virgil. Um, uh, it's not a long list. It's not a long list. No, it was that Bo dog. That Bo dog. I mean, that Denny's Bo, Dixie Line's Bo. Um, he was just a terrible dog. Um, I mean, he just completely would close his mouth. It didn't matter where he was, he'd close his mouth. No, I don't care if she's rich. I got land. She just got to have just good conversation and good looking, and she's got to be like 45 or younger. I don't want one that looks like my mom. You know, I've had a few women that wanted to date me that were my age, and they just remind me of my mom. Like, you know what my mom looked like, that I remember my mom looking like. And I can't do it. I can't date 58. You know, I can't date 60-year-old women. I've tried. Oh, my back. I've tried. I know one thing. If I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to have to invest in a better chair. I've been looking at some chairs, and damn, the one I want's like $600 fucking. But it's bad to the bone. It's all steel, and it's got the back thing on it that I can adjust, and it's got a lifetime warranty on it, and it's real nice. Made by Steel Case, free delivery, all that shit. So that's going to be my next project, is order a new chair for the office. You know, because I need it. This one here's about had it. You know, it's I've been spending hours and hours in it, and it's definitely getting its wear down. Last night the seat cushion busted. It's one of those gel seat cushions, and I felt something wet, and I was like, "What is that?" and the seat cushion had busted, and all that stuff had gone all down my leg. It was pretty creepy, man. You know, um, you get old and you start feeling something wet down there. You don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, did you spring a leak or something that you don't even know about? You know, that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Old man stuff. Yeah, I need to go there and check their chairs out. But I want something that's going to last. I don't want something that my big ass is going to tear up. You know, man, I don't sell no puppies. That ain't my job. That ain't what I do. Scott, tell him. Scott, you ever see me sell a dog? Scott was around back in the day. Or Steven. Steven will tell you. Billy the Kid don't sell no dogs, man. The topic today, I don't know. We were talking about foot fetishes last night. That was pretty cool. I was thinking about making a video where I feed Pucky with my feet. Yankee Boy Keith. Yankee Boy Keith. No, I don't remember him, man. I don't remember Yankee Boy Keith. No. No, man. We keep them rascals. Keep them. We keep them. Oh. Man, if I sell a dog, I piss off about 20 people. What about summertime? What are y'all doing for shade? What kind of shade y'all got? Now, I'm in the forest. Like, I got hardwoods all up around my dogs. And it's really good cover. But, man, I'm going to tell you, the ticks already this year bad. I mean, I'll go out there and every day. I got one on me last night on my neck. Bit my damn neck. I got a welt back there where it bit me. So you got big ass trees? Yeah, me too. What about you other guys? What are you doing for shade this summer? That was one of the subjects I had. And, you know, man, I got a hold of one of those igloo dog houses at a yard sale. And it's one of the nice ones, like the deluxe one that's got like the little igloo imprints on it. And man, I like that dog house. UV shade cloth. Hell yeah. And what you got that stretched over the kennels or you damn right. Bring if you know one that's wants to apply, I get her a bus ticket out here. I get her a bus ticket out here. Get her out here. I'll go pick her up at the bus station. There you go. That's the way to do it. What do you guys do for fleas ticks on your dogs? I use that Termidor. Put 3 cc's on the back of their necks every month. No ticks, no fleas, no nothing. Tick lands on them, it's dead. Oh yeah, man, you ain't kidding. Tennessee Bad Boys, man. He had that Nikita blood wrapped up. What happened to all his dogs, FP? Yeah, Termidor is the same thing as Frontline. It's 9% fipronil, and it's a commercial product. You get 20 ounces of it for I think it's like $70. I do my own pest control. Well, Miguel's going old school. Fat lady is my shade. She just stands out there and throws a shadow all day. Big old fat chick. Well, if they weigh more than me, don't apply. I weigh 250. But don't apply if you weigh more than me now. No applications if you weigh more than me. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to buy my book, Fat Bill by Fat Bill. It's available. All you got to do is go back to the opening page here, and it's available right there. You can buy my book, and I will autograph it for you and send it right out. And you can buy it with PayPal. You can buy it with Cash App. You can even go on eBay or Amazon and buy it. Just type in Fat Bill, and it'll pop right up. You know, that's right. Can't weigh more than me now. Well, I tell you, I like that hair. It looks like it was blown on with an airbrush. That's super short coat. I mean, my dogs don't even have hair on their ears. Oh, I appreciate it, FP. Thank you, man. Yeah, my dogs, man, their hair is so short that they don't even have hair on their ears. Ears, no hair. That's right. Short hair dogs. Almost look like one of those hairless chihuahuas. Old Ben had those Nikita dogs. And Nikita wasn't even bred like he thought he was bred. That Nikita dog was a brother to that champion Oscar dog out of Scallywag. The whole time he thought he was out of Maverick, and he wasn't even out of Maverick. Yeah, trees are the way to go. I mean, if you can have your dogs back in the trees, that gives you shade at the right time of year and then sunshine and when it's cold. That's why I said you're going old school. Oh no. No, no, no. Them big girls, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I tried. I went out with a couple of them. I just it ain't me, man. I don't I don't get that rumble in my tummy when I get out with them big girls. I don't get that uh uh I don't want to fuck them. So you know, so I just I don't get excited about them. I like them old skinny broads, man. No, I mean that's the truth. That's the truth, man. I mean I ain't gonna lie to you. That's not what I'm here to do. So, hey, and don't forget. Uh, oh hell, I fuck it. I don't feel like selling nothing. Sure, yeah, man. I autograph them all anyhow. I write something in there. But if you want me to write something special for you, just let me know. When you order it, you can send me a note or email me or, you know. Yeah, they're all beautiful in one way or another. I've seen a picture of your wife, Jared. Keep talking. Jared married to a dime piece. I tell you what, man, just send your wife's mama up here. Because as hot as your wife is, I know her mama is kicking something. So just send your mama-in-law up here. Let me put a shovel in her hand and get her to work. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. And they all on a diet. You go out to dinner with them, and every one of them's on a fucking diet. You know, I want to sit there and chow down. They order a salad. You know, now I'm gonna get me like carnitas or something with extra tortillas. Drink about 3 glasses of sweet tea. You know, they're over there eating a salad, and you know they want to eat what I'm eating, but they on a diet. They always on a diet when you go out with them. And then it's like, let's go get some ice cream. Oh, I can't. I'm on a diet. Like shit. Well, you're gonna have to watch me eat ice cream. Oh, you really gonna do that to me? I'm on a diet. You sitting there looking at her going, can't you start tomorrow? I mean, is it really gonna make a difference? Come on now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think they ever brought her out of Florida, did they? But I mean, she had a great reputation. But yeah, I don't think they ever brought her out of Florida. She better. They know how to make some meatloaf too. Oh yeah, that's true there. Yeah, they're just gonna order the salad and a water. You know. Now I'd rather take out a skinny chick that's gonna eat like a man. Go ahead and order. Go ahead and order a rack of ribs and a salad and some fries. Go ahead and chow down. You're gonna need your energy, baby. You know, you're gonna need to fill up because you got a couple hours of work ahead of you. Eat up. We're gonna get some ice cream when we get done here. Yum yum. Chow down. Get them calories in you. Man, oh man. Now I'll tell you, oh Liz, now she was the dog woman deluxe. There wasn't a turd on the ground that wasn't smoking. She took such good care of my dogs. I mean, Shady Lady and all that. I mean, those dogs don't even compare when you talk about dogs like Tornado that were out there in the open competition that weren't in their backyard. I mean, Tornado won 10. Who beats that record? Yeah, man. I love it when I watch a girl eat like a man. Little thing's gonna need her energy. She getting ready to boogie boogie. We going dancing. We're gonna do some hugging and kissing. Damn, 25 below. Man, you know it. Chick eating a salad. She ain't planning on breaking a sweat, is she? Ain't no fun from the jump. She told me she wanted a salad. I'd have went to McDonald's. You damn right. Bouncing on my dick. Man, yeah. I like a girl takes a whole burrito and sticks about half of it down her throat. Man, that tornado dog. I mean, she was just the ultimate. And didn't nobody else deserve a dog like that than Kenny Allen? I mean, she couldn't have ended up in a better place, in better hands with better people. God bless Ken Allen. Yeah, say his name. Great guy. One of the best ever. You know, one of the best dog men with one of the best dogs. I really miss him. You know, he was a super, super guy. Oh, that's cool, man. That'd be good. You know, me and him was writing while he was locked up. Oh yeah, man. And then of course, just like the greats, she never really produced nothing. I mean, she threw a few good ones, but just bloodline never really came to fruition. You know how they conditioned that dog? She ran up and down a hill chasing a ball, and I guess that's what did it. But they'd sit on a hill and throw a tennis ball down the hill, and she'd run down the hill and go get it and bring it back to you. And they'd just sit there and do that all day with her. And she just, they just build her up like that. But hell, she stayed in condition. She stayed in shape. I mean, you seen that dog all the time, and she stayed in shape. All right, partner, take it easy, humble. Yeah, I'm gonna go get me something to eat here in a little while and come back. I gotta chow down. She was a real friendly dog too. Oh yeah, Ken had a couple cool businesses. One thing was they were music producers. They had a production company that produced records, and he also had a company he had just started and was doing really good, where they put these robots into the sewer systems and would map out the sewer systems and tell you where you had to get the stuff fixed. And he was into all kinds of shit, man. Ken was a smart guy. You know, but yeah, and man, he had like I know of three farms that he had in Tennessee. The nicest one was right on the Mississippi River over in Memphis. Well, I mean, big dogs show up once in a while. I mean, you can breed two 33-pound dogs together, and a big dog will pop up. And that's always been the case with these dogs. Um, Now, when you get into breeding specifically for size and talking about like these, large non-pit bull looking dogs that people are breeding, I have an opinion about that some of those dogs don't even look like pit bulls. I mean, they've got these big web feet and these long ears, and it almost looks like somebody put something in there to get the size up on them. You know, and of course, once you get to a certain size, you're really only dealing with certain bloodlines, and it seems like a lot of those bloodlines just tend to kind of go into each other. You don't really see the better bloodlines, which are smaller, going into these big kind of different bred dogs. So, all right, Jared, take it easy, man. Well, that Huckleberry dog that come out of Two Eyes and Orangadanga, he was a 52. Um, that was my personal experience with a big dog. Um, I had a female that was out of Ace and Ripper that was a 48. The dogs from Hollinsworth were good big dogs, game dogs, and they were all big. They were all like 50-pound dogs. Um, and they were good purebred dogs too. That was a good purebred line of dogs. All that heavy Maloney's toot is what he was line breeding off of. But those are really some of the big dogs that I saw that were memorable. Hartle's Grand Champion Captain Crunch was another big dog. He was at 51, 52 pounds. I never got to see Panther. I never saw him rolled. I never saw him matched. So I can't tell you anything about him. Just the same stuff you guys have heard. So, oh man, that's what I had. I had a pork butt Monday. I cooked in the crock pot. It was good. Huckleberry's chain weight was probably 60 pounds. And Bree, that female, she was probably 55 on the chain. Big, big dogs. But all their litter mates were like normal sized dogs. They were just kind of freaks. I didn't really have much contact with Wicked. My two dogs out of the litter, I got the Cobb dog and Orangadanga. And Cobb looked funny from the jump. He just always just was a weird looking little dog. I ended up giving him away to my yard boy. And I ended up matching into Wicked's brother, that Cobb dog, and I beat him in an hour and 1 minute with a dog named Bungholio. And then I matched Bungholio again into Beach Boy Billy Spiky. And if you look, you'll see that on Spiky's championship, I lost with Bungholio to him in like 59 minutes. But Wicked, um, did I see? I saw him beat Ratliff with Wicked. I saw that match, and I think that's the only time I've seen Wicked go. Uh, Good dog, fast dog, crazy dog. Um, you know, um, he was a little dog. I mean, he was like 41 pounds, I think, 42 pounds. He was just normal sized dog. his sister Rangadanga, she was a 40, and their brother Cobb was a 39. You know, all those dogs were 40-pound dogs. They were out of Maverick and Ripper. And Two Eyes, he was a 36. When I bred him to a Rangadanga, they threw that big dog, that Huckleberry dog came out of that litter. Like I said, he weighed 52 pounds. But now I had a brother to Huckleberry that looked just like Two Eyes, that Clayton dog. And he was a 40-pound dog. Well, I think this is a good point to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll probably come back tonight, but I've been on for 2 hours, and I got to get something to eat and take care of a few chores before it gets dark. What's up, Bill? I hate it, man. I'm getting ready to roll. I've been on for 2 hours. I got to get off of here, but I'll be back later on, and we'll talk some more. So, but you guys take it easy. And like I said, I'll be back. I'll come back on about 8 o'clock, 8:30. So y'all take it easy. See you later.